at the Kaler Knob Trail in Massanutten, Virginia. We're up here. I think we're going to be about almost 3,000 feet, and we're going to just send it down the mountain, hopefully getting like a 1,500 foot descent. And we're working hard to get to the top, so let's get to sending.
Okay, so for our first ride in Virginia, we had to check out Massanutten. We've got Ryan on a Pivot Firebird running his GoPro, so we have two perspectives as we drop 1,500 feet over 3 miles down to the Skills Kitchen jumps at the base of the mountain. To start off our ride at Massanutten, we traversed Kaler Knob Ridge Trail over to Upper Laird's Downhill, and that's where things get off to a rowdy start. This trail is a double black that drops about 500 feet, and what an absolute riot it was. That upper section was so much fun, but now we find ourselves riding through 6 inches of leaves. This is where Ryan really pulls away from me with his Firebird, and I get way more timid with my Commencal on 27.5s and only 120 millimeters of travel. I just try my best to stay loose and let the bike do the work, while hoping there aren't any massive holes under the leaves waiting to eject me.
That top section was sick. Whoa. Whoa.
The next section proved to be super dry and dusty because Virginia happened to be rain-free for quite a while before we showed up. Luckily, our 5 days of riding also were rain-free, but man, the trails were bone dry. Eventually, we finished up Laird's Downhill and traversed over to Leighton's Trail, which is a black trail that has an overlook off to the north. But we didn't bother since we just wanted to get shreddy as soon as possible. And that we did. Especially Ryan.
What? Oh! Kind of cozy.
After Ryan's little oopsie, we found ourselves back on the lower portion of Laird's Downhill that carried us down to the Skills Kitchen jump line that we were looking for. This section was a full speed race to the bottom with some things to jump under the leaves.
Dropping into Skills Kitchen. Clip in! Clip in! Oh, he's gonna kill us.
The Skills Kitchen area is a sweet spot with some buttery smooth jumps and plenty of skinnies and log rolls to practice on off in the corner of this field. These jumps were honestly so well built, it was effortless to ride through this line, and there was a nice catch berm to shroud and then do a tiny whip off the last skipper jump. We could have played around here all day, but unfortunately we parked at the top of the mountain, so we had a 1,000-foot gravel road to climb, and that was no fun. Once at the top, we took a break and regained some energy, so I decided I would check out 2,000 Hours, which is a black trail just off the top of the gravel road that drops about 350 feet. I heard great things about this trail, and it wouldn't take me too far down, so I decided to give it a go solo. Right off the bat, it is clear 2,000 hours of trail work went into this trail. The rock work is just incredible. This is the type of trail that when you see it, you think it's going to be slow and techy, but actually it rides like a tech flow trail when you know what's coming. I obviously did not know what's coming, but you can tell that the locals can absolutely pump the crap out of these rocks and make quick work of any rock gardens. This ride was a great first taste of mountain biking near Harrisonburg, Virginia. A couple days later, we stopped into the Shenandoah Bicycle Company bike shop and chatted with a guy named Mark, and he said we missed a ton of Massanutten's greatest hits. I tried my best to do my research before coming, but this is kind of the magic of these riding destinations. We thought we did an awesome ride, and the locals tell us we missed all the good stuff and that we'll have to come back. And that's alright with me. The Shenandoah Valley and George Washington National Forest are absolutely jam-packed with big mountain riding, and in the next video, we will be tackling one of the most famous mountaintops, the Reddish Knob. Subscribe to see Ryan and I scream down one of the biggest mountains we've ever ridden. Hopefully you enjoyed watching, and remember, stay venturing, my friends.